Today we are going to be making plantain, beans, and corn. I know that you have never tried this combination before. Don't tell me you have tried it. You haven't. So we need corn. I have already boiled this corn. This is fresh corn, but it's strong. So I boiled it first. And then we're going to use this black eye beans that is very, very strong. Okay? And this beans is delicious. It's cheaper in Germany. So we need some red onion and of course our ripe plantain, not overripe plantain. So guys, let us cook. Add water into your pressure pot, add your beans and add your corn. That is the hardest part of it. So you are going to boil all this first, and then I am going to be adding some red onions into it. Make sure that the water is enough. Okay, once you set this, you can also use your rice cooker, okay, but you have to add a little more time to it. This pressure pot is also served as rice cooker for us, and for rice cooking it takes 8 minutes. And now that I have corn and beans inside that place, I don't want it to overcook, so I am going to cook for 13 minutes. The way you are going to cook is going to depend on the kind of pressure pot that you have. Then as that is cooking, I am going to prepare my ingredients. Crayfish, of course. Then I have ginger, garlic, pepper, and then onion, red onion. A lot of onion you need when you are making this meal. So I am going to blend these fresh items differently, and I am also going to blend my crayfish differently. I have different blenders for different things. This is a very dry blender that I bought from, I think, AliExpress. And this blender does work. I think it was about 26 euro or so. Okay, so you can also get it from Amazon. It is very, very nice for dry things. I use it for crayfish. And then the beans is ready. If you look at those beans, you can see that it is still together. It is done, it is soft, but the water is still there. The reason why you should have a lot of water is because you are going to drain this water. So you are going to go ahead and remove the water. You can see that the beans is done. The corn is under, and I know that the corn is also done. But this beans is not broken because there is onion inside. Try this. So I am straining the water away, as you can see, and this is where you can see the corn. Once the water goes out, you are going to just we just set that aside. This corn is also done. Guys, this is the reason why you must parboil your beans and throw the water away. Like, you can't have all this into your system. You go gas. Anyway, this is what I got. Very tender beans, but it is not overcooked. That is the reason why I have a lot of water inside that pressure pot, and it came out very, very nice. So set that aside and let us begin to cook. Once you have your pot, if you have non-sticking pot, it is going to be okay because beans actually cooks very, very fast. So you add a little bit of palm oil, and then you're going to mix it with your olive oil or any groundnut oil of your choice. So I have fresh tomato that I added. Even though it's in the tin, it is fresh tomato. So you're going to allow that to cook, and then you add your blended pepper, onion, garlic, and ginger into the mix. And then you add your spices. Use the spices that you have, but I prefer that you use local spices. I used Maggi here, and then I use crayfish, normal crayfish spices. And then this is my blended dry crayfish. I added that, and then I added my protein. I'm going to be using this more crayfish. So, but you can use whatever it is that you have. And if you don't have more crayfish, you just want to use crayfish, it's also come out very, very tasty. One thing about beans is it doesn't require a lot of ingredients. So go ahead and add water. Guys, you have to be very, very careful with water at this point because this beans is cooked, so you don't have to add a lot of water depending on how you like your beans. There are people that love their beans very watery. So guys, I did not parboil this plantain, so this is the last thing that I added, and then I added the rest of the crayfish. You are going to now stir that lightly, not so much, cover, and then you allow it to cook. And you are going to also reduce the heat of the pot, especially if you're not using a very good non-sticker pot, non-sticking pot. If you are using an ordinary pot, reduce it. Okay, so this is it. The beans is cooked. It is ready to be served. Very delicious. I hope you love this video. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Do not forget to share and like and comment. Thank you and bye.